Hello, everybody, and welcome to my zombie thing. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, I'd like to point out that I have spent a lot of time on this mod pack. I've currently disabled only one mod. Just one. My issue isn't My issue is that it was kind of hard to do certain things with it. It was killing the floor zombies if we introduce zombies. Also, they have currents now, so there's that. So I like to point out that besides that one mod that I disabled, it's still very much a zombies mod pack. I'm gonna eventually have to re-enable that mod. But in the time being, I'd like to do a quick overview of my said mod pack. And you can't hear this game. Excuse me. Hold up. We'll just do properties, and then well, it should be going through, right? Yeah, it should be. Hold on. Music sound. We'll do 50%. So if you see these things, just right click, you get things. Okay. Very important that you understand this. So you can get sticks. You can get cobblestone without mining it, although it does take a little bit longer. It just kind of looks like that. Sticks, there's acorns, stuff like that. I don't know what to do with everything, because not everything is just figured out. If you have trouble picking something up, just right click everything around it. So like grass or something. Like, oh no, I can't get this cobblestone, which by the way is its own entity. It's mossy cobblestone, so you get mossy cobblestone. There is also something really, really important here. This game has... I went ahead and did a lot of searching. Oop. Hold on. Do that. Anything here? No, there's nothing. There is this stuff, but I don't care about that stuff. So it is very important to understand that besides that, we also have hunger and other things. So if you look down, we have water and we have food. And obviously hearts and stuff. And that little orb thing tells you our temperature. So currently we are neutral as far as how hot or cold we are. This is very important. Very much a huge improvement over some of the other stuff. We tried doing another mod that was supposed to be able to do it, but we couldn't get it to work in early testing of the mod pack, so we just never did it. Another very important thing is the AI will respond to you. If you send text, if you talk like I am. So if you see a little icon there, even if you're muted, they will still do things. What is this? I don't know what this is. So if you're questioning, I think this is a create house. Oh. So I think we found a pillager outpost. I think this is crate. Yeah, it's crate and pillagers. So that is something else that also is happening here. It's also a dungeon. But if you kill these guys, you gain access to a lot of crate stuff. Because in one of the mods, which if we come across it, so this is something that if you come across, it's very, very nice. Also, we got an animation thing. That isn't fresh animations, although we love fresh animations. It is something that also, if you're injured, you bleed. You bleed a lot. You bleed a lot. So, it's very, very important that cool. It's very important that you know what it is you're getting into when you do these things, because they aren't as simple as you think they are. We're getting close to dying here. Crap. So we don't know where we died. Not because of anything we've done. I just got rid of the thing. So if you want a map, I'll have to make one. But if you want a map, you'll have to make just a regular paper map and have it somewhere in your inventory. And then on the top left or top right, I believe, you should be able to just see where you are. I believe the more you go out, the more you are going to need for as far as resources go. And so it's very much time consuming. But we wanted the world to be a little more immersive, wanted the mod pack to not just be like you hunker down, because when me and the Hive Mind played through this, we realized that we were a little hunkered down a lot, and all we could really do was just mine and do some basic stuff. There it is. That's the thing. Alright, so now that we see the thing, let's go over here, because we need to go fetch our glorious dead body. So there's that. We'll get back to that thing here in a second. It's very important you understand it's there. Hold on. Actually, I might need to use it anyway, so I can find that house again. Also, these guys, campfires give you a little bit. So, they give you comfort and whatnot. Oh crap. I think it's over here. That truck isn't one that we opened, so it's a different truck entirely. We have bunnies and stuff. You can get bones. What I mean by that is literally throw that in there, you get a bone. But come on, where are we? No, we've gone too far. Gone too far. We also lost our base. You only get one per person. So I probably should have shut that down. So real quick, there are mimics in this game. There's also these guys. But it's a mimic, and they will attack you. So this is the whole point where a lot of us realized that we were hunkered down a lot, because not only were there mimics, which are awesome, by the way, they're fucking hilarious. We realized that the killing of the floor zombies really hunker you down unless you're constantly on the move, which is something you can do in this mod pack. Very much so. Very easy to do. And obviously, as you can tell, we don't have enough food. Probably just have to die again. Oh, there's the house. There we go. So I know for a fact we've killed majority of these guys. So I've got some food on me, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Plus, we don't go down here, we get access to that. But we will show you the things. But I would like to also emphasize that this game, every entity that is evil will come to me because I am talking. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, eventually we'll get it down. We'll be so good at this. But the main thing that you need to know is that at nighttime, zombies now spawn more. So do skeletons and other things. I thought about including one of our favorite mods from the last mod pack we worked on, which was Royal Variations. And Royal Variations was awesome. It gave you like a random boss fight occasionally, but realize in the zombie pack with the killing the floor zombies, it'd be kind of hard to literally have that epic fight with a Royal Variation, even if you do try to cheese it, which is very something you can do, but it's just a pain in the butt. We also got rid of mutant zombies. Also, if you're wondering what that is, that's me taking damage. I need to eat something, even though I've died and respawned with, full health and whatnot. The game has decided that I need to eat something. Otherwise, I'm going to start bleeding to death. We can talk about getting water here in a second. Well, I guess he died too. Fantastic. He didn't die. Okay, well, they don't have a bed, which is perfectly fine. So, what we get to do is this. Get to loot. Get some diamonds. Glorious. And if we truly, truly want to, we can set up a quick thing. I don't know how to activate that. But it's a loot thing. You gotta be kidding me. I'm happy for you. Hold on. All of this stuff. But yeah, no. I will re-enable it once we get settled down more. But it is a giant pain in the rear. Let me show off my base. It looks like a tree. There it is. So if you're wondering what this is going to look like, depending on where you spawn, you can get a few things. This. And it spawns this thing. You just go to sleep. You can craft these too. This is very important because we kind of forgot that you could do that. And yeah. Let's see here. We do have a furnace, but we don't have. We have one coal. Waffle chop. All right. So we need to talk about how to get water. That is something that we absolutely need to do. So if you, can we do it? Oh, we can just do it. I know what it's from. I don't care. So we can just do this. Can we make the... So, oh yeah, that's right. We had to include this because of that. Right. So, it's very important that everyone understands that you need water. So, That's cooked. We don't have any wood on us, but we can just throw that in there and that in there. Go with the diamonds. Grass. Grass is useful. Carpet. This stuff can go in there. That can go in there. If you want to read it, go for it. I highly encourage you to read that. Actually, I'll just go through it now. Also, I love this mod and that we found it. So, and it tells you what it is. Back tells you how to do things. So, and it just goes through all that. Also, another thing, if you've played our previous mod pack, options and the controls, you would have seen a visual keybinder, but now we have this one. And this one just kind of tells you what everything's happening, what's what, you know, all this glorious stuff. And it's zoom in, out. So if you're wondering, nothing's happening because we don't have certain things. But we gotta face this skeleton at some point. There it is. Perfect. All right. So now that we have, oh, we're hot. We're very hot. Okay. All right. Well, in the meantime, we need to get, we need to build a few things. So one of the things that you need to do, most definitely, in every survival, what's in here? Stick. Okay. Okay. I thought I saw loot, so I wanted to care. All right. So while we have our base, the fuck is that? Is it just? Is it anything? No, it's nothing. Okay. All right. So there's nothing in there. Looking at the bed. Fantastic. These bases do pop up occasionally, where these little base camps come with something. I wouldn't recommend hunkering in them, especially if you have the zombie stuff enabled. It's not going to be a fun time for you. So, I believe as long as the water is going somewhere, it has flow. That's something that we also truly enjoy. Do I want a blast furnace? I don't think I need a blast furnace. So also change the recipe for clay. So if you, so we'll just show that off real quick. So to get clay, oh, that is true. You can do that. Obviously, we have create stuff, but if we do mud, just mud, looks like this. You get mud, and then you can, I believe you can dry it on a campfire. Get clay. If I'm not mistaken, that was like the big thing for us. Alright, hold on. I believe it's just over yonder. This massive thing. Might as well address it since we talked about it. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. So this water isn't purifying. So you're gonna get sick if you drink it. Right? So, and it has durability, also other stuff. But you will get sick from it. Yeah, because it's not filtered water. Alright, where is this big, massive thing? I think we spawned over here. Come on. Head back, because it's not too far from the thing. It was just straight across. This is what I should have done. Just walk straight across. But I didn't do that. So. If you can't tell, I am gathering as much loot as possible. So if you can't tell, there's lots of food and stuff. So, goodness, where are you? Let's see here. Oh, I've got to get back at some point. And that's the other problem is you don't know. Because we took away the whole mini map thing, it's going to be a lot harder for you to remember where stuff is. Hold on. Alright, so we're just going to start heading back that general direction. Pretty broad, but otherwise, we should eventually see somewhere. If one of these is a mimic, they'll just kind of start attacking us. So we'll probably die, lose some of our loot, but it's really interesting to see the mimic. Okay, well, we didn't cross any rivers, but obviously the zombies are fully aware of me because I'm talking a lot, and I'm okay with this. Because they can hear us talking, the AI wants to come closer to us. Any evil entity that hears us talking will want to come towards us, and that's kind of the issue that we had with killing the floor zombies, because they are technically, well, zombies. So we had to come to a unified realization that it's not worth it to talk a lot. Even when we were in Discord, someone still technically recognized that we were talking, and it would so they would come. We also made it to where if you chat, evil entities will come towards you. There it is. Okay, fantastic. I found one. It's not the one I want, but I found one. So I think there's a few of these. There's 3 variations. We're gonna kind of talk about those variations here real quick. So we also have traversable leaves. So if you fall out of the sky for whatever reason, you can just shift into some leaves. It's like water. Okay. All right. So we are taking small damage, not a humongous deal, and we'll talk about that tower we just saw out in the distance. If you missed it, don't worry. We'll get there. So these guys don't provide any loot. This is more of a visual thing. This is what kind of started the whole zombie apocalypse thing. Anyway, so if you walk around, there's going to be some doors that are open, ajar. This bed cannot be used. We tried. It's just there. This is usable though. And we're not sure about these fans. And then stereo, stuff like that. Okay, alright. And then we'll talk about... Where'd it go? I guess it doesn't want to render. Poopy head. But you are really high up into the sky, so yes. Traversable leaves, don't forget that. I don't really mind. So what I'm probably going to do is, because this happens a lot, is these waste stones will spawn randomly. And stuff. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hold on. I forgot to mention this, but we have... Oh. Oh. Is there a way around? There is. Let's do that real quick. Get a little sidetracked here. Looks like there's something there. Another... Ooh. Oh, these are a little bit rare. These are really nice. That. Composter. Very nice to have. You get land. You get a little campfire. So I guess while we head around, we don't have a base to go to. So we will have to make our way back to our base at some point. Good loot. If you can't tell, the game we made it to where you get good loot. Oh. What in the living crap? Okay. Right. Okay. So, looks like we have a path. This is very nice. Very nice. I believe there's a village nearby. That's the only way these things spawn, is if there is a straight up village nearby. So, I think there's a village just straight up over there. Okay. So, I might steal this thing. But only if the village nearby has one. Because I don't really care to spawn. Vendor. I think the best course of action is for me to... Does I have a map? Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. If you have resource packs, I totally forgot to mention this. If you go to resource packs, enable... most of the stuff is going to be forcibly enabled anyway. Enable these things. It's going to help you out a lot. And then enable that if you want dark mode. And then you want to enable Geo. It's going to make your life a lot nicer. Back to game. I don't really want to waste it. I'm gonna mine this. Do this. I want that. Because I would like it if once I find my way back. Crap. It's nighttime. But if you think about it, we also installed smarter AI. Just in case. So, we're kind of out of their radius right now. Okay, it looks like we're going to use the thing. It's going to hurt. So, tanks, there's tanks and stuff. Remember, apocalypse, stuff like that. Very, very important. Looks like we have another tower, but I don't really want to keep going this way. Yeah, we'll just go to this tower, rob it of its thing. That's a pillager thing. I don't really want to fuck with that too much. Thankfully, none of these guys can TP. So happy. I mean, obviously the Enderman can, but that's teleportation to an extent. So obviously it's about to get really cold. So if you pay attention to that little sphere thing, it's going to get really, 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 really cold. There is some gear you can make to make your life easy. We're going to rob this thing. We can probably sleep here. I do have a bed. A lot of loot. And there is a pillager house. Oh, the mimic is fighting the witch. That's hilarious. Okay. My cat is demanding attention right now. Come here. Come here. I know. I know. I know. Yeah. I know. It's... You just want attention. You know? Yeah. 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 You'll be held, cuddled. You're my big girl. Yeah. You're a big girl. Yeah. You're a big girl. Gotta have attention. Do I want to follow? Yeah, fuck it, let's follow. Is that a mimic zombie pig? You know what? Yes, it is. Very much is. Woo, baby. Oh yeah, I'm so happy that Alright, so gonna keep mining these guys. Cause why not? Ah, mossy one, let's go. Little shit. Well, shit. So if you're wondering, that's how many zombies are nearby. See? A lot of health, by the way. Just lower that to there. Why not? So it still technically is a hostile enemy, but it's a zombie. I regret mining those things. They'll get there to where they can climb, but they won't exactly do it. Unless they stand here, I think. But that's been the showcase so far. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Okay, so these guys just despawned. Let's go. What can I do with that? That's right. They spawn unless I mine these things. That's right. Right. Okay. So we've got to retrace our steps here. Went kind of far. Not really. Probably like 500 blocks. Not the end of the world. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know what? Let's make it a speed montage. But it's me trying to get back to where I need to be, or not. Yeah. In the meantime, while I have your attention still, thank you all for watching, and like, subscribe. The updates you see in this will be coming out, and yes, there will obviously be killing floor zombies in it. They'll be enabled, but not that they probably need to be, really. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hiya.